Hey, what's going on, YouTube Raider Nation? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ash here, coming at you guys with another video, man. Giving you the truth and nothing but the truth. So today we are talking about my beloved New York Yankees, who have really pissed me off this year. This is the most frustrating season I can remember in recent memory for the New York Yankees, man. Yankees are 3.5 games out of the second wild card spot. They're about 8 or 9 games out of the AL East. Pretty much, they're not going to win the AL East. They still might have a chance to get a wild card spot. But all in all, do we really want Yankee fans? Like, do we really want to still try and make the playoffs and say we make the playoffs and you know, we lose, right? Like we lose in that wild card game, we keep Aaron Boone. Now, I'm gonna go off on a couple things about the New York Yankees. First things first, let me go ahead and address the game and the Boston Red Sox series. We've lost 3 out of 4 against the Boston Red Sox, when in reality, it should have been the other way around. We should have won 3 out of 4. Okay, Friday or Thursday rather, we should have won. We were up 3-1. We were up 3-1. Boston was down to the last out, and then Kiki Hernandez get the game tying double. That brings in 2 runs, and we won it later on in extra innings. Then on Friday, Garrett Cole was in the game, and he did okay. Didn't really had a good last inning stretch in the fifth. But his pitch count was way too high, and Aaron Boone, I don't know why he was leaving him out there, especially when we got him in an early jam in the fifth, with only like 1 out, I believe. I don't know at this point with Aaron Boone. He's an analytical manager at the end of the day. And I talked to, shout out to Zach, by the way, too. But really, in reality, analytics do not work when it comes to big market teams. It may work for small market teams like the Rays and the A's, right? But it doesn't work for big market teams. And it just does not work for a big market like the New York Yankees, who are, I think, have either the second or the highest payroll in the MLB. So, and then Saturday we managed to win. Chapman miraculously closed out a game. And then on Sunday, right, we were up 4-0. Domingo Germán was having a really, really good game. I mean, he had a no hitter up until the 8th inning, and we still managed to lose, man. It is what it is, man. But seriously though, I'm sick and tired of this Yankee fans. I'm sick and tired of this team always finding a way to somehow have another worst loss of the year by blowing games in the 8th, 9th innings because of our fucking bullpen. And today we traded for some Pirates pitcher. I mean, he's just as bad as Jamison Taillon, even though Taillon's been kind of playing good as of late. But still, like, I mean, overall, the Taillon trade has been kind of a bust so far, man. It's just once again with Brian Cashman, he's just going cheap. He's not, taking advantage of having one of the highest payrolls in baseball. And, if you really want to push for a playoff spot this year, then go make a trade. I mean, one of the players that I wanted, Adam Frazier, already off the market. He got traded to the Padres, man. Padres are stacked, man. It's ridiculous. They better win it this year. They might have the best roster in baseball. But enough about the Padres. I'm hearing Joey Gallo on the market, but are we really even going to trade for him? Like at this point, I don't know what we're going to do with this team. I don't know. Like, honestly, I'll be honest. I don't even want this playoff spot. I don't, because if we make the playoffs, right, and we say we lose on Walker game, Aaron Boone's going to stay. But here's the thing, though. I talked to this about Zach yesterday, right? I've never seen a team, right? I've never seen a team. I've never seen a team try this hard to miss the playoffs. They've blown so many games to the point where it's concerning. That are they doing this on purpose just so they can get rid of Aaron Boone? At the end of the day, listen, Aaron Boone, you already know my opinion on him. I don't think he's a good manager. I don't think he's the manager that can get us to win a World Series. I'm done with Aaron Boone. But at the end of the day, if I'm a player, I'm making millions of dollars a year, and I'm in the trust of this organization of I need to be able to form and find ways to win games. You find ways to win games. You don't just have a fucking lead and then all throughout the fucking you don't just take it away, especially when you're fighting for a playoff spot. Who knows? Teams get hot by the time the postseason starts. We still have the high end talent. We're gonna get some pitchers back, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't know if I even want it because Aaron Boone might come back. But again, at the end of the day, for the players and especially this bullpen, man, do your fucking job. I'm sick and fucking tired every single week. Not even every other week. Every single week, I have to come on here and be all like, well, the Yankees blew another game. The Yankees blew another game thanks to their shitty ass bullpen. I've never been more frustrated, more pissed off of a team ever. Ever. I've seen some bad Raider teams. I've seen some Yankees teams that have missed the playoffs and have underachieved. I've seen some Sharks. I've seen the Sharks blow a 3-0 lead against the Kings. And even that, it's like, honestly, which is worse at this point? Because the Yankees, every year since they got Giancarlo Stanton, oh, and that's another thing too. Giancarlo Stanton, the most overrated, overpaid player in the MLB today. Chases over everything. It's either outside or on the dirt. He'll still just swing and miss. Swing and miss. He is the most streakiest hitter ever. Because when he's bad, he's bad. But when he's hot, he's hot. But that's the problem, though. He can't stay consistent. And maybe what I think it could be is because he couldn't handle the New York media, the pressure from the New York media. And that playing for a small market team like the Miami Marlins, who, like, I mean, if you really compare the COVID season last year to all the other seasons with the Marlins, you couldn't tell the fucking difference when it came to their ballparks. Because it was empty as shit. Listen, I understand, like, to some people, like, if you've been catching up with my streams, I've said it and I've said it again that I've done wasting my time and energy on this team. But again, man, like when the Yankees continue to blow games to a point where I'm starting to think to myself, like, they're trying to do this on purpose just to get Aaron Boone fired, right? As well as Brian Cashman not being aggressive in the trade deadline. I mean, you got all these players there, and you just decide, oh, like, I'm just gonna pick up this Pirates pitcher. Maybe he do good for the bullpen and whatnot, man. It's like, bro, I don't even know, man. I don't know. At this point, like, I don't know what to say with this team, man. I don't. This team is unpredictable. This team continues to get my hopes up for nothing. This team is inconsistent. This team just find ways to lose. You know how teams find ways to win? Well, this team finds ways to lose. And it's fucking sickening. But with that being said, my phone's about to die. I just need to go off. Anyways, man, the Yankees, man, get your shit together, man. I swear to fucking God, man. Like, this, either miss the playoffs and Aaron Boone is gone, or try to do something and maybe make something out of nothing. Because it's like the A's are trying to give us that second wild card spot. They are. And you're doing nothing about it. So with that being said, this has been Ash, and I'm